So it appears to us that you're just harassing this man who's trying to feed the homeless.
You come flying through here like I killed somebody. I just want to feed him and let him go. I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm not stopping. I just want to feed him and let him go. You don't own the park. You don't have jurisdiction of the park. You don't have jurisdiction of the park. I wish when you
having a discussion.
Okay, so you don't have.
Man, we're not having a discussion.
You don't want to share what the violation was.
Have a good day, sir.
That's intimidation. That is intimidation.
Why don't you just connect the dots?
Intimidation.
I want to talk about the situation that happened in Riverdale, but first I'm going to have to explain some of the stuff about Riverdale first so you guys understand what I'm talking about. If you saw my video yesterday, then you're going to have an idea of who the players are. During the election, when Tiffany lost by 88% and I guess a landslide, or as Trustee Belcher says, it was an avalanche. Other people had elections too throughout the Southland. So I want to talk about this one right here. This was for the mayor, since president, but the mayor of Riverdale, Lawrence Jackson. Lawrence Jackson is a FBI indicted. He's been indicted by the feds for perjury. Then you have Michael Earhart. So this is Michael Earhart. He lost the election to Lawrence Jackson, the guy who actually is indicted by the feds. And on Earhart's team, he has someone that you are familiar with, Michael Dots. He tried to run for trustee and also got obliterated. He was second to last in voting. Ryan's Gay Chicago, he was in Riverdale, and there's a conversation between Michael Earhart, the one who lost, so this individual right here, that runs a Taste for the Homeless. So he actually provides free food to people. That's his thing. He's been doing that for a very long time. People call him and say, hey, we need food over here, and he goes and he provides free food to the people. For some reason, there was this big confrontation. And I want you guys to check it out, and you guys let me know what exactly is going on here. Again, Martin G. Johnson also talked about this as well. He actually has some even more information about exactly what went down. I want to give a shout out to Ryan's Gay Chicago. I would definitely encourage you guys to check out his channel if you care about the Southland. Michael Earhart is going to feed people. For some reason, the police chief from Riverdale shows up and causes a lot of issues.
Oh man, let's get it ready, baby.
Let's get it going.
All right, well, I'm recording.
This guy actually does feed the people, for real, not like Tiffany Harry makes a rap song. Michael Earhart actually feeds the people. He's not starving anybody, but he's feeding the people.
Okay, so I'm at Michael Earhart's event he had a free, a food handout event in a park in Riverdale off of 138th, right by the train. And it looks like the police chief is coming. They threatened to arrest him, and they told him he couldn't be here, he'd need a permit, but Michael said he has a permit from the park district, so I'm not quite sure why Riverdale police are here.
So basically what has been said is they don't have jurisdiction. They're not supposed to be there, basically. It's not their territory. That he has a permit to be there from the park district. So why is the chief of police showing up? So that's the back and forth that's going on.
Something you've been doing all the time.
So it doesn't seem like anything crazy is going on. They're just giving out food.
This would be going to the
Unlicensed business.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to hear that.
So once again, y'all don't once again,
corruption at its best. Corruption at its best. Corruption at its best. The chief of police here in Riverdale doing what Jackson tell him to do.
Okay, so I guess you guys can hear it. That is Michael Dot Smith Just let you know, this should be a conversation. I don't think this should be such a contentious situation. It seemed really odd when I saw the video yesterday, but let's continue.
This is corruption at its best. Corruption at its best. We need the state's attorney to get involved and file charges. We need the state's attorney to come file charges.
How you license to give out food? Don't talk about it. License to give out food? License to give out
The state's attorney to get involved.
what I got. I doubt it. Right here. You're going to get yourself in trouble, man. Let me feed Riverdale, man. And let me go.
You're going to get cited.
I just want to feed them and let them go. I just want to feed them and let them go. I just want to feed them and let them go. I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm not stopping. I just want to feed them and let them go.
County Sheriff.
You know, come on, man. I ain't that mess.
Break the law.
We ain't breaking the law. You is. Because you in this park and you don't have jurisdiction. I got it. You know I got it. I really see when you call me, I wouldn't have got it. You don't have jurisdiction in this park. He get you in trouble, man. He getting you in trouble.
Several DUIs. Several DUIs.
It's crazy.
Several DUIs.
I wouldn't have covered
I
myself.
want to know if
I
he's
covered
qualified
myself.
to be our
I
chief
covered
of police.
myself.
Several DUIs. Several DUIs. Several DUIs.
Shut the fuck down.
And we're going to put it in the community. We're going to put it in the community.
There's no sense in talking to me. Don't waste your time.
I ain't trying to argue with you.
Yes, you are.
I never did, but you trying to get me in front of people and make me look
I
bad.
called you and asked you to do the proper thing.
Why would I have to do that though?
Then you don't have to. You believe you don't have to? You don't have to.
I don't need
Mr. Earhart, we're done.
I don't
We're
need
done.
that permit.
Mr. Earhart, we're done.
Y'all don't do this.
You don't believe it? We're
You
done.
don't have this is separate. This is separate. I had to hurry up and call to get the door that I'm talking about. Y'all don't have.
You telling me I should issue citations?
You can't. You don't have.
Actually, that's a good point, succeeding into. Appreciate it. That okay, he's not a business because he's giving away the food. I don't know. So he's giving away. He's doing something charitable. Why this is even an argument in the first place? Like, why is this even such a emotional, like aggressive situation? I'm trying to understand this. So when Michael feels like, and I'm talking about Earhart, not Dots, that he thinks it's some kind of retaliation. He ran against Jackson, lost the election. So what's the point? What's the point here? Yeah, so the chief has 7 DUIs. I'm not sure about that. But in my opinion, I'm not in that area. If it's possible that Michael Earhart may have lost because his association with Dots, it's possible. I mean, I definitely talked about it in the video, but this just seems a bit silly. The optics is really bad. What's the issue? It must be personal, right? That's my opinion, just by checking the video out.
Had nothing to do with this part. It's right here. And you gonna get yourself in trouble. Come on, man. I'll finish up.
I'm trying to be reasonable.
The Illinois
That's
State
not reasonable. You shutting me down because he told you to. I'm just feeding the people that they called me and asked me for food. Riverdale asked me for food. That's all I did was come out here to get them food. That's it. You don't have jurisdiction.
You don't have to speak. You don't have to
You
speak your
just did
English.
that to
You
me.
don't.
You
I
just did it
asked
when
you
you pulled up.
why you didn't just get the
You
permit like
just
you was
screamed at
supposed
me,
to.
man, when you
We're
pulled up.
done. We're done, Mr.
All
Hart.
I'm telling you
Mr. Hart,
is
we're done.
that's wrong.
Keep your
I
pace.
didn't
We're
come
done.
to start
We're
nothing.
done.
I just want to feed the people.
We're done.
That's it. And I'm leaving. But you don't run this up the park at all. You can't do that in here. You can't. You can't. Well, we both gonna go to court. Right to great. It's gonna mess up with that. I'm trying to tell you. Now, I don't want no problems. I never caused Riverdale problems, ever. I never caused no problems. Because I can't believe you doing this to me, man. I think you did. The way you just pulled up with that car, it's on video. I ain't recording you.
People lined up over there where you lied and said you
I
was going to
made
be.
a mistake.
Did you tell
You gave
them
me
you
the wrong
wrong?
address.
Okay, well,
I gave
now
you-
they have the right address.
I gave you. I ain't trying to attack you like that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not
Wow, 3 police cars, no 4 cars now. I don't see what the threat is.
I got your
I'm not doing that. Come on, man.
Just like your father.
It's going out. Your whole file. Corrupt police officer. Corrupt police chief.
Oh, my God.
Leave people alone. You want your business
Told me
exposed.
what?
Leave people alone.
Corrupt.
Last time you ran for election, you walked in my face, told me you was fired.
I'm gonna bring so much heat out here.
There's no truth.
So you can see right that comment he just said, right? You said that once you become mayor, you're going to fire me. So is this actually him doing his job, or it's personal? First of all right, he said that. Even if he said it, who knows if he actually said it or not? He lost. So what were you just rubbing into his face that he's trying to give out free food and giving him a hard time? That's personal. I don't know why he said that. That's very unprofessional of him. He shouldn't have that shouldn't have opened that. He shouldn't have said that. That should have kept in his head. Well, you say he was going to fire me. Well, he can't fire you. So what's the problem? It's personal. I feel like so much of what's happening in this area is personal. The population is not very big. Everyone knows each other, and it's always some kind of personal. Well, you said something to me a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna hold a grudge, and I'm going to use it to take advantage or do something. That's what a lot of the issues that I've seen, either it's been spoken about or not been spoken about publicly, that is always some kind of personal beef that keeps this situation in a toxic environment.
They're gonna take you out of here. They're gonna take you out of here.
Enjoy your life.
And enjoy yours.
Here's another police officer.
We have the police chief under the direction of Larry
Another police
Jackson,
officer.
indicted mayor, coming over here to the park district that they have no authority or jurisdiction on.
Oh my God. I paid my
Unreal.
Very
Unreal. It is unfortunate that you will come inside the park that you don't have no jurisdiction.
I'm going to follow the most basic rules of law.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
There's Officer
You just shot
Hubbard.
up through this thing like you was going to arrest me. For what?
You're in fear now?
You know how many times I done fed people on this street?
I didn't ask you that.
You know how many times
I don't care.
I ain't got nothing to do with all this arguing that we're trying to come at people. I don't want to do that.
What are you talking about? What do you mean by coming?
They reached out.
Stop with the third world language. Let's speak English.
Don't play dumb now.
There's another officer coming.
Don't play dumb
Don't
now.
use
How many officers do you need for this situation? Like how many do you need where, I mean, it makes it seem like this is some kind of like party or club at night where there's probably a few hundred people and they're causing a lot of ruckus. Like you need this many officers to deal with the situation?
those
you
words.
All the way up
Don't
on
use
me
those
like,
words.
Now you acting like you didn't just do that. What?
You're not licensed.
What?
We're clear.
This ain't got to have a license right here. You don't own the park. You don't have jurisdiction of the park. You don't have
Officer
jurisdiction
Smith.
of the park.
Wasting your time discussing with
When
me.
you call me, that's when the mistake you
So
did
the park
because I went.
district issued you this piece
Look,
of paper.
when you went and did that, I know for a fact you don't have jurisdiction of the park. You don't have jurisdiction of this park. You don't have jurisdiction of the park at all. You don't.
No, you ain't gonna figure
I like you. I swear I do. So, I just feed people. I never, ever did nothing. I don't disrespect you, come behind you, or never say nothing about nothing.
Okay.
Why you pick on the one?
Okay.
I just want to feed the people. I don't have nothing to do with none of this. I ran for office, I lost. I got scared out of that. But I let it go. I let it go. Only thing I wanted to do is feed. Do you care about these people? They called me. They knocked on my door for food.
Okay.
That's all I came for. I ain't came at you. I have never said.
This cop is not professional at all. He cannot de-escalate the situation. He is being very, very unprofessional. Let's bring down emotion. Obviously, you see Michael's upset. Chill out. Don't badger him. Don't patronize him. Don't make it seem like what he's saying is not important. He's literally there doing what Haney raps about. Just seems to be pretty pathetic on his part.
Ain't nothing disrespectful to you.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden you come flying through here for what? It's okay.
Okay.
Write the citation.
Absolutely.
That's it. I'm not gonna attack your character. I never did that. But you shouldn't.
This is not a debate for you, young man.
I never seen you like this in my life. I don't even know where it's coming from. I don't even know where it's coming from. But it's crazy. I'm shocked. Because you ain't never been this way. I ain't did nothing but feed. When they came, I fed them, and we cleaned up, and we let them go on their way. I didn't do this to attack nobody. They knocked on my door 3 days ago. They knocked on my door and asked for food. They know I give out food. That's all I did. I just called a blessing yesterday and got the food. I'm a servant and I'm gone. I didn't say nothing out the way. Then you come flying through here like I killed somebody. And it's on that. They recorded. I didn't record it. I didn't record it.
I reward you.
I didn't record
what you've done.
Because I don't come
that's
against
what
y'all.
we use
I
to
never
court.
disrespect you. The way you just did that, man.
Whatever.
You did. It's on there. You did.
Yes, I did.
That's a perfect. He's instigating. Yes, infamous truth. He is instigating this. He is not helping to die down the vibe. It's very contentious. He is being, because again, we said earlier, you said, well, if you became mayor, you was gonna fire me. So what? He didn't become mayor. You gotta swallow that. You gotta take that and realize that you still have to be a professional police officer, right? They also call them peace officers, where they keep the peace, maintain some order. This is not a big deal. Clearly, there's personal animosity between him, obviously, with Lawrence Jackson. I mean, I would love to hear what he has to say about this situation. I mean, what is the point of all this? This is all a big waste of time. And it just looks like waiting for someone to do something wrong so they can get arrested.
You got excited like I done killed somebody.
You're incorrect.
It's on the thing.
What are you talking about?
Oh, now you acting crazy?
I drove into
Now
the
you acting
apartments I
crazy?
found where
Or
you
you
would
flew up in here like somebody
I have
shot
every
somebody.
right to do it.
For what?
Because I can.
No,
And I did. And yes, I did. Yes, because I came to make sure you were aware. You were going to do something, to do the wrong thing. You didn't do it. You're gonna be cited. We're done.
Pay no attention to you. Okay, because you don't own the park. You don't have no jurisdiction on this park.
Is the other one?
Okay.
No, you know that.
Okay.
And they
I'm
parked
simply
on-
saying
they
okay.
parked on the
You're
street
absolutely
the
incorrect,
right way.
so I'm not gonna.
I made sure they did because I went down there and said, don't park wrong. Don't park. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, we'll take it to court.
We absolutely
We're going to take
will.
it to court.
We have no choice. We have no choice.
But what you saying is wrong. When did you ever get you addition of this park?
I'm not going to
Are you
gonna put it in my trunk?
When did you ever get
It's not even a relevant question.
That's fine. You don't have it.
not a real
Even
question.
the mayor don't have it.
It's not a real question.
So I came to serve the people and I'm ready to go. So right to do this right. But what you did was set yourself up.
Absolutely not.
You did.
Could you specify what part of the Riverdale ordinance that he's violated for the public record?
It'll be on the citation.
But you gonna make it.
They all online. You can go look online. There's no ordinance that violates that.
You should, if you're threatening to arrest him, you should be able to answer that on record.
Make up the truth. He's being cited.
Okay. So what part of the law is he
I have no
cited?
idea who you are. I have no reason to.
Hold on, he can't. Well, this should be to answer that question. He can't answer it. It looks like he's not. It looks like he doesn't know. I mean, he should be able to say something. I mean, say anything. The fact that he's just, well, I'm not going to talk to you. All right, tell Michael what the citation is. That's crazy.
I'm with Chicago Southland
We
politics.
pay his salary as resident.
Okay.
And you're a public official, so if you're going to threaten him, you should have a charge.
It's not a threat. You're lying. Stop lying. I said he's being cited.
Okay, for what? What's the citation for?
Is your name Michael Earhart? Because I'm addressing Michael Earhart.
It doesn't matter. You're a
Michael
public
Earhart has
official.
the right to privacy. You can ask Mike Earhart what he's cited for, because that's privacy.
You should be accountable.
This is one of the most unprofessional police officers I've seen in a minute. Like, what's the attitude? What is in the water in Illinois, people? Can y'all tell me what's in the water? Why everyone is so angry? It's like, what's in the water? Like, that's one of the most unprofessional, like, dude with a super crazy attitude. For obviously he's mad with Michael Earhart on a personal level, but it's like, I don't give a damn. With like, whoa, like what's happening here? Like, this is crazy.
Mr. Earhart, did he cite an ordinance that you're violating? I haven't heard anything. So Mr. Earhart says no, that you have not cited, and he's fine with it. He's fine. You can tell us the ordinance. So it appears to us that you're just harassing this man who's trying to feed the homeless.
What us do you represent here?
We're talking about the public residents here that pay your bills, your taxes, your salary.
You pay it?
I do.
Do you pay it?
I do. I pay your salary.
Absolutely.
I pay everybody's salary out here.
Good.
I pay
I'm glad
everybody's
to see
salary.
that you're paying taxes. That's,
Yeah,
that's
I pay my
a new
taxes.
thing.
Yeah.
I just came to cover the work, the community work he was doing, and I was shocked to see Riverdale police come in. That's why I'm asking. Do you normally do this to people that are trying to help people?
You're gonna try to interview me, at least identify yourself.
I don't have to tell you anything. You're a public
Goes both ways.
official.
I don't have to tell you this.
Actually, you do because you're a public official.
Absolutely incorrect. I asked you to tell me who you are. You said no, so I don't have to tell you anything either.
Then you don't know the law. Is this how your police normally act?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We got a lawsuit against them.
This is crazy.
The residents got lawsuits against the police department.
I had no idea I would see this today. I was just coming to cover
But we
helping the
got
homeless.
murders that's unsolved.
Did you do it?
We got murders unsolved in this community. Murders
Are you providing me with
unsolved.
information about
Murders
murder?
unsolved.
You have knowledge
People
of murder?
homes getting broken into, their garages.
Are you a witness?
This guy I would say if I was a resident of Riverdale and I saw my police chief behaving this way, I would make some kind of report on this. This is dangerous behavior, instigating. I mean, all right, Dots. Sometimes a broken clock is right. I'll go with that, right? But the way he's agitating these people that are just trying to do, and again, he said he has information, he has the paperwork, he has his the permit to be where he is. The way he's instigating it. It can only go in a really dangerous direction if you're talking to the wrong person, you could say, instead of the right person. This is extremely unprofessional, dangerous behavior, and the way he is conducting himself. I would have a problem. I would have at least a concern to bring up to whatever authorities that you report. Like, hey, this is extremely unprofessional and borderline dangerous to antagonize and instigate the situation here.
Are you the victim?
And this is what we have. We have all the police in Riverdale up here at the park.
Right. I just want to know
Nobody's
the
on
charge.
the street patrolling our streets.
Well, if you think you can
It looks
Nobody's
like they mostly
patrolling our
cleaned up by
streets.
now. I was just curious as to the charge. Okay, well,
Politically motivated.
I mean, it seems like it because I don't hear a charge.
Politically motivated.
I don't hear a charge.
We're all gonna just stay here until these young folks leave. I know his address, I know his location, the citation. If they don't get it before you leave, they'll get it to you.
We need the Cook County State's attorneys out here.
What's good, there, Chick? What's good, I tell you.
Yeah, I'm just shocked in that. Like I said, I came to cover the helping the homeless, and I did not expect Riverdale police to come out. This is crazy. Wow.
You want to wait, Mr. Howard? You stay here and wait. Peace, God. Appreciate it.
This is what we have. Harassment at the Park District. We have all our police officers here at Riverdale Park District.
From what I've seen so far, you had former police chief Lacey in Dalton acting ridiculous. Then you had a former police chief in Robbins that assaulted a YouTuber by the name, I think, Tyrant Terminator. I have a new opinion on YouTube auditors, but that's a different video for a different day. But it looks like Tyrant Terminator did get assaulted. So you have that. Then you have this guy. And I'm assuming the police chief in Harvey is probably not great either. I'm not sure. I'm sure you guys can let me know. Not good. Like this is a culture, a very dangerous police culture here.
Along with the chief of police.
Well, it just seems like a lot of police for someone feeding the homeless.
Right.
That's all I didn't understand. That's why I was
He's up
asking.
here, Mike is up here serving, giving away food to the homeless people in Riverdale. And they come in the Park District. He has his permit from the Park District because we all know the Park District is a separate governmental entity from the village of Riverdale. Mm-hmm. It has its own Park District commissioners.
Mm-hmm.
The village do not govern the Park District.
For the record, Mr. Earhart, would you like to tell us, you said you have a permit, right?
Yes, I do.
From the Park District?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Have the Riverdale police harassed you like this before?
Once about 3 years ago, over at the 138th at the laundromat, I was out feeding the people, and they surrounded me before.
Okay.
So I don't, you know, I'm just here to feed people. I'm not harassing nobody. I don't know what this is.
Right. I was going to say, I was surprised just because I came to cover your work, and then all of a sudden to see all these armed Riverdale police, it doesn't seem to me that you or your work, I mean, would pose any danger. I don't understand why all the armed officers would be sent, you know?
Well, I don't understand either.
Doesn't make sense.
The way he came through the field is like he was chasing an armed person with a gun. I only wanted to come because the residents, the homeless in the community over here, the people in the community came out and they just wanted to get some food. I was requested to bring food. I didn't just go around and say I'm gonna do it. They've been asking me for 2-3 days, so I finally got blessed with a person that gave me food yesterday, and I brought it here. Then I got a call from him this morning saying that I can't do it, that you got to come up and fill out some paperwork to do it. And I said, why do I got to do that when I've been doing it for so long over here? No one ever asked me for it. And then the police rolled past, and that's how it happened. And so now, all of a sudden, today, I'm in a park right now that I have a permit to do this, but they telling me I can't do this. Why can't I when you don't have the jurisdiction of the park? You can't run the park and the street at the same time.
And this is something that you do routinely
every day, 7 days
in
a
Chicago
week.
and
7 days a
other
week.
municipalities.
Every day, every different towns, different places. You know,
How did he lose the election? It had to have been the Michael thing. Dots. I'm sorry. I don't see how he lost. It must have been association, and it has to be. I don't see how he lost. I mean, you're looking at someone that's faithfully trying to do something, or people are just satisfied with the status quo. I don't know. I'm surprised that he lost. Teflon Don cops caught that Tiffany Haynes syndrome. Well, yeah, definitely appreciate the $2 Teflon Don. Let's continue.
I just don't understand why I'm being attacked, but it is what it is. I'll take the citation and I'll move on.
Now, do you think since you just ran for mayor, do you feel that this is politically motivated?
It definitely could be. It could be, because I don't see no reason why I'm being attacked. I'm not here to start anything. Just get the people the food and then keep moving. That's it. But I'll take this citation. If I have to do this for the people, I'll take that citation, because I didn't just start feeding people. I've been doing it for years. 8 years old. I'm 55. I've been doing this that long, and people in this world know of me. I didn't come to bash nobody. I didn't come to bring nothing. I don't know where that's coming from.
So it sounds like even though this appears to be perhaps politically motivated harassment, you're going to continue your work. You're in Harvey, Riverdale, and in other areas?
Everywhere. I'm not trying to go at nobody. I'm not trying to come at nobody or come against nobody. I'll take this citation. We'll just go to court and deal with this. But I don't want to start nothing. I didn't come to start nothing. I want to just give them their food, clean up, and leave. That's all I came for. It wasn't nothing else. I didn't come to start anything. That's not me. I don't attack people. I don't come around and I just don't.
And about how many people would you say were able to come today and get food?
We had a couple hundred. We get more than that, though. We get way more than that. So I think what ended up happening was over the area over there, we put the wrong address. So majority of the people went on that side, and then it came over.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just because you can obviously do awesome stuff like this doesn't mean you automatically win. It's more about how you run your campaign, who you're talking to, also your associations. There's a lot going in there, but it just seems like, wow, the guy that's been indicted by the feds, how did he win? It is unfortunate. I will say that.
On his side, so I don't know.
And if you did have more, in support instead of the harassment from police or the community, do you think that you would be able to hold, more events, to do more things in Riverdale?
We will continue to try to do more. But I think we should come together as one, though, not against each other.
But you said you do get requests, so it seems like there's a demand in Riverdale for this, right?
And I could prove it's showing in my box. I have requests for people that need these items. They reached out to me and wanted food. When you gonna do Riverdale again? When you gonna do? And that's what I did. I didn't just decide, I'm gonna do it because I ran for election. I've been doing this before the election. We in that building we cooked breakfast, hot food, and gave out plates of sausage, eggs, and bacon, and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
And, I mean, come on.
That's one of the park buildings? Oh, okay.
I mean, you can see people come over and look. These people from Riverdale, they come for food. They come for food. Look at the lady. She come for food.
Right.
Come on, man. They come for food. They come for food.
And it's like I said, I'm just still in shock because I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually, 16, that's a really good comparison. That just seems like, Haynard cared about the property more than actually the good that Dr. Scott was doing, right? It's very, very similar. I mean, Tiffany is more sinister. Like, she wanted that property and was willing to make Dr. Scott look bad and say she wasn't taking care of the property, even though she wasn't getting the permits to fix the property. And obviously the people that were fixing it was getting violations, getting tickets for it. So yeah, you're right. That's a pretty good comparison.
Police cars for a food handout. I mean, now because you just ran for mayor. What's the crime rate here? I mean, I'm imagining there are probably better ways to use the police resources than to come
here to do this.
That was my other question. Is I'm wondering why they're here.
She needs some gang moves. She needs something.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll ask them one more time on the record to see if they want to to give the try. So just one more time for the record.
We're not having a discussion.
Okay, so you don't
Young
have
man, we're not having a discussion.
you don't want to share what the violation was.
Have a good day, sir.
He's walking
You've
forward.
interviewed.
Intimidation.
That's intimidation. He walked him in with his camera up. How's that intimidation?
That is an
Mr.
intimidation.
Smith, why don't you just connect the dots?
Intimidation.
See, that's the problem with Michael Smith. You see, the fact that he's there and they don't take anything seriously because he's there with the dot stuff, and then he said the dots because everyone knows about the dots. That it's taken away from the positive that Michael Earhart is doing. Now, again, still 100% unprofessional. Only us dumbasses that's online and people who are not, they can make these kind of jokes. That's a police officer. That's the chief of police. Totally unprofessional. Totally unprofessional. That is something that only we should be talking about or making fun of. It shouldn't be him right now making a lot of trouble for no reason, having all of the cops in Riverdale to come for this nonsense. But that's the problem. Yes, it's unprofessional. And then he's telling about connect the dots. It's like, damn it. It's unfortunate. I'll just say that.
Intimidation. Intimidation.
DLTTS, Mr. Smith. Keep
And here's one more lady that came for some food. So they're gonna help her. I was just wondering if if you had any public statement. Like I said, I was just so shocked coming to cover this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police cars and armed officers.
What's wonderful is you learn how to count the premises.
So no public statement, no anything.
I gave you my statement. Identify yourself. Who are you, sir?
As far as I know, I mean, Riverdale has some crime issues. Wouldn't your resources better be spent elsewhere than harassing people who are feeding people?
Riverdale, so do not try to debate or discuss what resources here are needed for, sir. Take your limited knowledge and your limited information to your own conclusion. The best you can do.
So no response, okay.
You just got the response. You're not paying attention.
This is the chief of police that we have.
Oh, and he's the chief?
He's the chief of police.
Yes, sir.
With several DUIs.
Chief Willie Darkreed.
Several DUIs.
Okay.
How's everybody doing?
Several DUIs. I don't even know how he's acting as a police chief, driving the vehicle. DUI. He's a DUI king.
Well, I just, like I said, I just had questions because you are a public official and you're accountable to all the taxpayers.
You have no questions for me, sir. You have none. Why did you ask Mr. Smith about his behavior?
Because you're the chief of police.
I don't care what you think I am. I have nothing to say to you. I said Mr. Smith is the one that paid me to ask
Well,
him about his behavior.
your salary is paid by all taxpayers, including me.
Yeah.
So you are accountable to the
They paid me
public.
my first police job, they paid me when I was in the Marine Corps, and they pay me now. And they pay me very well. Thank you very much.
Right. So that's why I'm just wondering why you wouldn't answer to the
You're
public.
still asking questions that you're never going to get an answer to because you don't deserve one.
So I, as a taxpayer, don't deserve any answers.
I believe you probably
Even
is
though
right now.
I
Where do you
partly
pay
pay
taxes?
your.
You see, I also pay taxes. And I'm not asking you to do anything for me because I pay taxes.
You work for the public. I'm not a police chief in Riverdale.
And I have no idea who you are.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm the member of the public.
You're not a member of my
The
public.
same guy who's also running for Park District Commissioner.
Oh,
He's running for Park District Commissioner
Okay.
and want us to elect him, and he don't know how to talk to the residents of Riverdale.
Aha. Okay.
And I don't know how to abuse them like you do either.
Well, I was just asking
Y'all done?
because
Are we wrapping this up?
in this case, I mean, you know.
Please don't walk up on me.
Would you stop?
Please don't walk up on me.
So when you leave out,
We need to get out though.
you can get out if you get the car stuck up. I'm going. Stop the car and go. We'll get you out of here.
I'm just saying.
You ain't saying nothing. You acting like these two.
It makes no sense, sir, to drive across the grass.
Okay, and then they are getting this lady. They were able to get her some food, it looks like. Well, that's good. At least that one more person got some food, I see.
We got to get all of their bags.
Thank you, Paul Roberts. That is like this guy was so bad. I couldn't say Michael Doss did anything wrong today, at least in this situation. That's how bad this situation is, that it made Michael Doss like, I guess he was correct in this situation. Totally unprofessional, rude. I would like to see his record and see how many DOIs this man has. How is he a chief of police with DOIs? Like, it shows a level that he makes terrible decisions, reckless decisions. Like, what is going on here? I tell you, there's so much going on, obviously beyond just Tiffany Hayden, but like, yeah, we can't, at least for this one instance. Like I said, sometimes, a broken clock is right?
What I'm going to do is go to the Illinois State and Training and Standards. Oh, yeah. I had over 30 people watching.
I can't believe this. This is crazy.
That's what he do. Yeah, that's what he do.
And I can't believe that this is how your resources are used.
Yeah.
And that that's how your chief talks to people.
Yeah.
I mean, that is so...
Oh, he do it at the meetings too.
Wow. Well, I guess I'll have to visit a Riverdale meeting.
That's why I tell them all the focus is on Tiffany. And they forgot all about Riverdale, man.
Right.
They forgot about this.
See you in 2 more years, but remember we try again.
No, I might be seeing you walk out with Jackson with cuffs on. Yeah. You're going to be right with Jackson with the cuffs.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Definitely is personal. I mean, that is crazy. So I did see some more information from Martin G about the paperwork that Michael Earhart had at the time. So I just want to show you guys that real quick if I find it exactly where he has it. Yeah. So check out Martin G. Johnson's channel. So I just want to show you guys what he was talking about yesterday about, and the title of the video is Michael Earhart versus Riverdale Police Chief. Willie Dark, is it Darkseid? Sounds like a villain. Darkseid, yeah.
That's what, people. I'm finna show you. I got proof that Michael took care of business. I got proof. I'm finna show you that he took care of business, people. Let's see right here. I'm finna show y'all he took care of business. All right. Now, right here, what you seeing, this is his permit right here. You see it for yourself. For him to be in the park, to serve his food, give food giveaway. This is his permit from the Park District. We've scratched out something so you won't see his address. Right here in the park at Riverdale. All right. Now, take in mind, his flyer had the wrong address on it. He wasn't there, but the people lined up early to go, to that address. And there was a lot of people out there. Mike wasn't out there. So what Mike did, since he heard that people was out there waiting on him and he had got the address wrong, he went live and he sent somebody over there and tell the people that, hey, I'm going to be inside of the park. You have to line up in the park. That's what he did. That's what he did. But then, let me tell y'all this. So the fuss was that he wanted Mike to come to the village hall. That's what he wanted him to come, and Mike didn't do that. Mike took another route because initially they threatened to get him arrested, but that didn't happen. This is something you have not seen this on social media. I'm gonna bring it up right now. And look at this, people.
Did you tell him what the ordinance is? Right.
Let me finish this.
Did he tell you what the ordinance? That's all we do.
No, he didn't tell me nothing.
Listen.
He let him finish.
This is
He didn't
the person's
tell
right to text.
He was getting into it. Let the man finish his work.
Stop
Listen.
screaming, Earhart.
See, you keep doing stuff. Why you trying to attack me?
So the ordinance, outdoor special events work.
Listen.
Anything
And where did that just came from?
Would you like a copy of the ordinance?
Oh my God, man! You just
Even on Park District property.
on Park District
That's Park
property.
District property.
Hey,
That's
man.
Park District property.
So as far as what it entails, any event that you have to have a permit for.
And I got it.
You have a permit for it?
Yeah, I got it.
So all this could have been avoided.
This is it.
I had it.
That's not a village park.
Right.
I
You
don't
don't
need
have
to
to
get it
have a
for the
village
bar.
permit for the bar.
Hey man, don't let them trick you. I got one right here, man. I got
So
it.
yes, both citations. are
No. Hey man, you got it. You
Have a good day, fellas, all right?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
what's your name again? What's your
You
name?
gotta tell him the name.
You gotta tell me your name.
See? Now he
Okay,
walked
Doc
away.
Reed.
See, look,
That's like this is ridiculous. John Lennon with the $20 donation. Appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Long time supporter of the channel. Thank you for that. Yes. Hope everyone in the chat is doing well. Hope you're doing well as this is just the man once the police officer is interacting with you, you could ask for their name and their number, their badge number. They should be able to tell you that. They can't just walk away. This is personal. And this is not professional, and I think there should be some kind of something should be happening. Some sort of complaint, file a complaint against this police chief and what he did that evening after whenever this happened. This is wild stuff.
he pushed me. He didn't write him no ticket or citation because he knew Michael Earhart was right. Did y'all see that? He was right, people.
Just outrageous. Like, what are we doing? So it looks like just because, Tiffany Hayard leaves does not mean that everything is right in that area. She's not running everything. There's a lot of problems. And that's why, some people believe that, yeah, maybe I probably won't cover it. No, there's still a lot going on. There's still a lot going on. So obviously we will still be there if there is some kind of corruption, some kind of scamming, some kind of predatory behavior. Of course we will be there to cover it because that was on some Lacey level stuff. In fact, I don't know if Lacey even he'll go back and forth, but I don't ever see him be that much of an instigator. It's been a while since Lacey's been around, but he had a problem with Michael Earhart and Dots. And he wanted something to happen. It looks like it. Bring all the cops, try to be intimidating as possible, being disrespectful to Ryan. But shout out to Ryan Gates of Chicago for that. Please subscribe to his channel. Yeah, it's a lot going on. So we definitely need to keep our eyes open on what's going on.